Bless up, bless up. It's your humble host, Big Truck, conversation and reviews. So, this whole thing with Darlene Ortiz, now she's speaking out and she has some things to say. And we're going to tap in a little bit, all right? Shout out to my man, Street Media TV. Everybody got some things to say. I have some things to say. And then the spirit of the universe is going to take us home. So, without further ado, grab your shoulder pads and your helmet and let's get this work. And don't forget, Street Media TV. Show that brother some love, please. And show your boy Big Truck some love as well. Let's go.
Corey spent a lot of his career calling out the industry and calling out Hollywood and everything. So now Hollywood and industry is fighting back. And now that he's getting hit back, he don't know what to do. He's spiraling out of control, right? He didn't have a plan B or have a plan in place on how to deal with TMZ and the dominant society when they start to push back on him. So what is he?
I wouldn't necessarily say that, but I would say that you have to be careful of the things that you say, because when you begin to rattle cages, it's going to come back in so many ways. And when you rattle cages, right, you'll mess around and rattle the wrong cage. Now your character is compromised.
Now he wanted D to hold up a shirt, right? So now when she doesn't want to hold up that shirt, right? All of a sudden she has no value to him. What happened and why we're having this conversation in the first place?
Tames lames. We gotta turn that into a shirt. Ain't this a shirt, D? You gonna hold it up, D?
No, you can't. That's all you, brother.
Oh, you ain't gonna hold it up?
Well, I gotta
You ain't f***ing with a nigga, D?
The facial micros said it all for me. The facial micros and body language said it all for me. Corey took the thing way too far between him and Anton Daniels. They both was out of order, granted. But when you start talking about the man's kids, that's going overboard. That's taking it somewhere where it didn't need to go. Both are successful. Both are intelligent enough. It shouldn't have gone that far. It shouldn't have even went there. Brother Corey rattled the wrong cage, and now his character is being assassinated. Let's continue.
And when I hold it up, I can't say my shit with the mic. You ain't gonna hold it up?
Your mic.
Oh, don't worry about it. No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Oh.
I'll show that shirt next week.
Oh, wow. Look at this one.
No, I'll get somebody to hold it up.
Look at this one.
I'll get somebody to hold it up.
Look at this. I'm finished.
He mad. He mad because Darlene wouldn't hold up the shirt. When you dealing with an individual that is controlling, they don't get what they want, they cry and pout and have a pity party. Brother Craig just sitting there quiet. Certain thing, all three of them are talented. Much respect to all three of them. But we got to have an adult conversation.
Look
What time is it? We ain't got enough time.
And look what I was doing.
If we had enough time, I'll get somebody to come hold it up right now.
Look how he's doing. But you see what I was just doing right now?
Oh, it's all good. Don't matter. I'll get somebody to hold it up. Motherfuckers want a piece of you that they like, but they don't want the whole thing.
Did I just not say?
I'll get somebody to hold this shirt up next week. Watch.
You know what?
Why you got to get somebody to hold the shirt up? Why don't you hold the shirt up? Why don't you get you a mic stand and hold the shirt up? You don't have to get anyone to hold the shirt up when you can do it yourself.
Somebody just said something earlier that it might be. You're right.
You right.
Might be.
Shit, I don't need nobody to do shit for me. I'll get somebody else to do it. As everybody who I deal with like that.
It's an evil world we live in.
If you won't do it, okay, I'll get somebody else to do it.
I'm over here trying to input the things because I had to go.
How come you can't ask Craig to do it? You didn't think about asking Craig to do it? Or maybe you know Craig wasn't going to do it. That's why you asked Miss Darlene to do it. Miss Darlene said no. And look at how you're talking to her. Look at how you come into the situation. Is it really that necessary to hold up the shirt? Okay. How come you couldn't hold up the shirt? I see 2 mic stands. Did 2 individuals have their mics on? How come you couldn't get a mic stand?
Don't worry about it. Somebody else will hold it up next week.
See how you can't even. Wow. Okay, I guess not.
Don't do whatever. Goddamn it, somebody be doing that.
I guess not.
It don't stop.
There we go. Wow.
I'm just getting it to you. I'm telling you the truth.
I see. Hey, you see what I was doing? Why I said I wasn't going to hold it? Okay.
We are about to, we gonna do the rap?
Let's do it. Yeah.
5150 is crazy. I called this the 5150 show because if you want to call me.
Was it just me? Or when they moved the camera over, you didn't see Darlene, her seat was empty. Miss Darlene felt offended. And I don't blame her for feeling some type of way. Because Corey, you are wrong for that, my brother.
Call me whatever you want to call me, but why you watching right now? You understand what I'm saying? Because you like to see the car accident. Some people cause an accident by staring at the car accident. Don't want to do it, get another do it. Hey. If you don't want to do it, get another do it. Hey. If you don't want to do it, get another do it. Hey. 51, 50.
Now, after this happened, even longtime loyal supporters of Corey Holcomb even came at them and said, yo, you was out of line, playboy. You doing too much, right? So now even the people that's been holding you down, supporting you, you're going to come after them because you're going through it. This is your doing, right? You lack accountability. So
I agree, my brother. I agree. And it wouldn't surprise me if his audience started going down. Now, I will say this. This is another thing that hit my spirit. What if Darlene, I don't know, I'm going to put it out there. What if Darlene messed around and started her own podcast show? Just like Candace Owens did. When Candace Owens left the network, went on her own, and started her own podcast, look how it blew up. Look how successful it became. Darlene did the same thing. Her podcast will come a major success. And she would have all types of supporters, subscribers, followers, her audience. And I would love to be on her show with her. I would love to do a show with Darlene. I would love to be her co-host. Darlene, reach out to your boy, Big Truck, King's Table. Let's go.
So people that was even leaving me disparaging comments because I was holding Corey Holcomb accountable, they're now holding him accountable, right?
We're gonna let her speak.
So Darlene, she went to her channel now to respond to that, and she said this.
So let's talk about something called misplaced or displaced anger.
Before she begins, let me just say, Miss Darlene, you are still beautiful. As you was then, you are now. Keep your head up, girl. Start your own show. This is a sign. I promise you, you start your own show, you're going to be a great success. And I would love to be a part of your show. I know what you can do. Let's go.
This is when someone is genuinely angry or hurt about something or someone, but instead of directing that anger at the real source, they unconsciously aim it somewhere safer, easier, or less risky.
Damn, that sounds like my ex-wife, huh? No wonder why my marriage only lasts 14 months. Okay, you onto something. Let's go.
For example, right? Someone might feel powerless, rejected, or disrespected by a boss or a coworker, a partner, children, or even life itself. But they don't feel safe expressing that anger there. So it leaks out all over the place toward loved ones, strangers, or even themselves. The anger is real, the pain is real, but the direction is off. Understanding this helps us stop taking everything personally And it also helps us ask better questions. Like, what is this really about? Or what might be underneath this reaction?
Oh, it's kind of like when we hear modern feminist women speak, you know, the ones that can't keep a man, the ones that go on different podcast shows shaming men, the one that make TikTok videos shaming men. Is it really the men or is it really you? But you just projecting and putting it on men when it's really not the men's fault, it's really your fault. Oh, I get it. That's that narcissist shit. Let's go.
It doesn't excuse harmful behavior, but it does explain it. And that awareness gives us more emotional clarity, healthier boundaries, and a lot more compassion for ourselves and others. Here's what it often looks like. Snapping at a loved one after a bad day with the boss or work. Being irritated at strangers when you're actually grieving, you're hurt or scared. Getting angry about small things when something big is unresolved elsewhere. Or criticizing others for traits that actually mirror our own pain or insecurity. We're all carrying more than people realize, and most of us are doing the best we can with what we were taught or not taught, right? A little awareness goes a long way. So be gentle with yourself and mindful with others. When someone is consistently dissatisfied about things like cleanliness, routines, or not getting their way, the issue usually isn't the surface complaint. What's often underneath is a need for control when they feel powerless somewhere else, chronic frustration, resentment, or entitlement, anxiety that shows up as rigidity, emotional immaturity, or poor coping skills.
She's really talking about Corey, but she's being nice about it. And I love the fact that she chooses her words wisely. You notice that, right? From facial micros to body language to wording, she's choosing her words wisely, but we know who she's talking about. Okay? And she has a valid point. She has a really, really, really good valid point in all this. Let's continue.
A belief that their discomfort is other people's responsibility. So instead of managing their own feelings, they offload them onto people around them. Now, here's why understanding it matters. Because when you recognize displaced anger, you stop taking things personally that aren't actually about you. You can pause and ask, what is this really about? You gain more compassion for yourself and for others without excusing harmful behavior. So if this message helped you understand someone else better, great. If it helped you understand yourself better, even greater. Just remember, empathy doesn't require self-sacrifice, and understanding doesn't mean tolerating behavior that harms you.
And let me just say this. Taking everything that she has said and apply that to what we see in the dating market, in the dating realm, in the dating field. When we hear a large number of modern women speak the way they speak, say what they say, behave the way they behave, men have adopted everything that Miss Darlene has said to the degree of picking up their shoulder pads and their helmet and walking on. They don't fuss, they don't fight, they don't argue, they don't go back and forth, they're not rude and disrespectful, they don't call no woman out of her name. They just simply walk away quietly and go somewhere where they are appreciated. If it happens to be a woman of another race, so be it. Another culture, so be it. Overseas, so be it. Shout out to Passport Bros, by the way. Men have adopted and said, you know what? If this is how you truly behave, and that's working for you, that is fine. I'm going to remove myself from you and let you have that and go over here where I'm appreciated, where I'm respected, where I'm treated right. And in return, the things that she does to me that are righteous and good and from the heart, I'm going to do them for her. So it's a win-win versus dealing with a modern woman and her modern way of thinking, her modern way of living, her modern way of behaving.
You're allowed to be compassionate and protected.
Now, after this, people went to the comment section and went in immediately, and they start really going in on Corey. So Kickbox said he needs to publicly apologize to you. Mr. Go In said, I'll take a D, Freeze and Zoe show, please. Right? Loyalty does not come with a doormat, right? And then somebody said needs to talk to you better, right? So people were still really starting to go in and really hold Corey and really starting to hold Corey accountable for his behavior. You have been loyal to the soil, right? Been a fan of the 5150 show for about 15 years, and it's been a few times Holcomb has went off on you and on the low when he's pissed at a man. I've seen it when him and Zoe had words on that show. He was snapping at you because he was mad at Zoe. It's either Corey's way or no way. It seems like, man. And I used to be a huge Corey Holcomb fan, even seen him a few times live in Louisville, Kentucky. But Unc been on some different blank lately, and no accountability for his actions. It's always somebody else's fault. Respect to you, D.
Now, a lot of things to highlight in all of this, because we're taking this same issue here and we're applying it to the behavior of modern women. They feel some type of way when they don't get what they want. Or sometimes what they do is, instead of them looking at themselves, they want to lash out on men and start making these TikTok videos. Disrespecting men, emasculating men, assassinating men's character. Because either A, a man rejected them, or B, they were pumped and dumped, or B, or C, rather, they were called out for their bullshit. You see how that goes? We could take one effect, one situation, and apply it to many. And the end result will be the same behavior. From man to woman. Corey Holcomb, I believe as of recently, some of his shows have been canceled, that he was scheduled to do shows. He rattled the wrong cages. And when you rattled the wrong cage, I mean, you got to pay for that. Video surfaced of him and the lady that allegedly he assaulted her. It is what it is. We're going to leave it at that. That is not my place to speak on that. But when you rattle the cages of the other side, I know how they come. I know what they do. I know how far they will go. They will start with assassinating your character. They will bring up old shit and pepper it up to make it look like new shit. And then people's eyes start getting big and their ears start tingling. I know how it go, and it's already started. But at the end of the day, my brother, this was something that you caused. You allowed it to go this far when you didn't have to.
Keep striving, right? So now D has a lot of people on her side, and the thing about this, he's starting to prove that other dude right? Somebody else said it's messed up how this guy continues to do the same thing over and over. I always felt Corey takes too many shots at Darlene. He plays them off as just jokes, but they come from a mean place. Just my opinion. You have been loyal to the soil. Now, mind you, these are all black folks. These are all black folks standing up for Darlene. So a lot of you racist Latinos out there that say that we're racist towards y'all, no. Right? We're going, these are people going against a black man for his treatment of this Mexican woman. You know why? Because it's just wrong. It has nothing.
I love the Mexican, the Latin community. Me being Caribbean and Islander, I love them. You know, I love all communities. I don't discriminate. I don't do all of that. But one thing I will say, hear me and hear me good. Let Darlene start her own platform and watch her shit skyrocket. So many supporters she gonna have. So many people gonna be backing her up. Man, I'm telling you, the black community gonna support her like ever before. And she gonna get support from the Latin community as well. But my thing for Darlene, take it as a sign. You did your time. Okay? Now it's time to spread your wings and fly. You spread your wings and fly, you're gonna be all right. You're gonna fly to a certain destination. That door gonna open for you. Start your own platform. Watch what I tell you. I would love to be a co-host on your platform. Reach out to me. Have your peoples reach out to my peoples. And we'll get this and we'll work this thing out. I know what you can do. I have faith in you, Miss Darlene Ortiz. Let's go. And shout out to my man, Ice-T. I did some bodyguard work for him back in the days. Real cool brother. But Miss Darlene, let's talk.
To do with race. He was just wrong. Right is right and wrong is wrong. And he was wrong for what he did to this woman. It ain't had nothing to do with whatever her race was. He was disrespectful. He was out of line. Please stay with 5150. You create such a great balance to the show, and Corey needs you. He's probably overwhelmed and low key knows you're an asset that's irreplaceable. It doesn't matter his behavior. I know you was at the 5150 show from day one, but too many times I feel like you need your own podcast. I will subscribe and watch it. Don't go back to be mistreated. Start your own show, right? And then somebody come and said, you teach people how to treat you by what you allow. I always felt Corey takes too many shots at Darlene. He plays them off as jokes, right? So these are the things that's being said, and I hope that Darlene heeds the message.